Howdy. This is Cindy.
Hey, this is Brett. We thought we'd do a little garden walk today. Talk about our fall garden. We've been gone all day. A one-day VBS. It is taking it all out of us. We was talking about the fall garden on the video the other day. I thought we'd start here with the tomatoes. I still only got 9 tomatoes planted. Every time I plant a 10th one, something happens to it. I've got 9 new tomato plants from the ground the other day. And 3 of these tomatoes is where I growed them from a sucker. My previous video was making sucker plants. So they definitely do work. They don't all live, they definitely do work when you do get them to live. Got blooms on them. They're fixing to put on tomatoes. Of course, the okra, it's going to go to frost. Both rows of okra will hang in there. It'll probably be 8 or 9 foot tall before we get frost. But frost around here is usually somewhere around the 3rd week of October. And my big tomatoes have just about had it.
They look a little bit gone.
We still got some jet stars and some jet setters over there working out really well. Our cucumbers finally gave up. I've had to clean them out.
Yeah.
I've got new ones planted. They're coming. Well, this is what's left of the early girl tomatoes. They're still growing. They're still green, but they're hanging down. They've grown the full length of the ward and trying to turn and come back up again. They're 8, 9 foot long now. Got a bunch of small tomatoes. It's still pretty hot here. It's cooled off some, which has made things interesting. And tomatoes is trying to make a comeback. It cools off a little more, it get a lot better. This roll of dirt is going to be squash plants. My first planting of squash, I only got 2 plants to actually come up and survive. I got them in, I replanted, and I've got them up again. But they'll be a couple weeks later, which won't hurt anything. But of course, I got 2 sweet potato plants down there at the end. Got 2 rows of beans over here. They looking better. I've worked the grass out, and I can dig it out and it grows right back. I'm gonna have to wait till the plants get bigger. I'm gonna start jerking plants up. Over in that mess was a row of beans and 2 rows of peas. The row of beans is pretty rough. I'm letting them go to seed. But the pink eye purple hulls has decided to make a comeback. There's blooms all over them. The temperature dropped 5 or 6 degrees during the day, and probably 8 or 10 at night lately. And they've just come back to life. I might get another good picking. Got pumpkin plants, they're still doing good. Got little pumpkins on them. You can see of course, I don't know which one was which. I planted 5 or 6 different kinds, and I got 4 or 5 plants. Pretty much one out of each group, but it don't really matter. Be able to tell for too long by the size of them. Got a few Brussels sprouts. The bugs has enjoyed them all the rain. We can't keep nothing on them. I finally just put 7 dust on them. Run them off. I was trying to spray them, but neem oil, but it rains 2 or 3 days a week and then stops. Rains 2 or 3 days and stops. Now it won't rain at all. So it's completely dry. That's my fall potatoes I tried planting. It's been too hot for them, really. They grow so high and they just stop. Some of them's living, some of them's trying to wilt on me. I've got more started. I'm gonna keep trying it till I figure it out. It's part of the fun, I guess. course, we still got pepper, jalapenos and pepperoncinis and bell pepper, and they just keep growing good. Then he's got an armload.
Our hot bell pepper.
Yeah, our own kind of pepper there. Hot bell pepper. The big bell peppers too, though.
Big Bertha.
We got hot Big Bertha peppers. I was looking for, there it is. Here's my little bow tie pepper. Still don't know what a bow tie is. I haven't looked it up yet, but I've tried one of them. They do have a little heat to them. I don't think they're hardly as bad as a jalapeno, but then on the other end are my eat tomato plants. It's my beets I planted. I've had to plant twice. I planted the first time, then of course it come a big hard rain. I got about half of them. I went back and planted in the middle of them. It'll be a thicket of them, but I'll thin them out or pull them when I need to. These are Anaheim pepper there. We've been eating all the decent sized peppers off of them. Ain't very many on them. Cayenne, it'll hang in there. All the peppers will hang in. Still got potatoes over here. I'm down to 2 over here. The 2 of them's died. Hopefully when it cools off, I'll be able to do something different. Of course, we got 3 bell peppers over here. They won't be hot. We've got them away from everything. They should be good to go. A bad looking pepper there. A little trowel of carrots. Ain't really where I wanted to plant them. I kind of got too much going on this year in the garden. Didn't have room. My my cantaloupe has decided to grow everywhere but in the cantaloupe patch. They've grown under the tomatoes and up in the wire, and even got a cantaloupe hanging under a tomato. All the leaves fell off and I thought they was dying. No, they're spreading out and going everywhere where I want them. Under the okra plants, out into the beets. Makes it more fun to walk, I guess. Here's my 3rd row of beans. I got them put in, and they're doing a little bit better than the other set. I've somewhat kept the grass out, but it's hard to dig around the watermelon plants because you're liable to hang one of them. I've been somewhat selected and pulled some of it, but it's still a woolly mess. I took off a few days and tried to clean up, but I got 3 watermelons out of 5 so far. But I've noticed since the cool spell they've bloomed. I've got a watermelon, little one or 2. Now those stick beans, I thought they was done. We got several 5-gallon buckets off these. They was big and bushy at first. When the hot weather hit, they just quit. I was out here digging around the other day and got to looking, and I could see a bunch of little beans in there again. I got a gallon bucket off of them yesterday. Not too bad for something making a comeback. I see several on it and lots of blooms, so maybe I'll get 2 or 3 more. Weather drops a little bit, I think it'll help a whole lot. My second little cucumber patch, it's just now starting to put out cucumbers. Nice bug on the screen. It's not put out any really great cucumbers, but they're getting there. I see a couple on it now. Ain't bad. Not a bad little cucumber. I've got onion seeds planted. I bought some seeds from Baker Creek for the, I don't remember what the onion's called. It's a really big onion. I thought I'd try it. I ain't got this tilled yet, but it's very dry. I'm hoping it'd rain a little bit and I can make it easier. I'm hoping to plant this in onions. I've got more cucumbers for the cucumber owl that's down. They're already popping up, so we're gonna have a full garden again before too long. Yep, I hope you enjoyed our little walk. I know it's growed up and rough, but it's still feeding us pretty good. Like or subscribe. God bless.